Welcome to Bed Crime Stories podcast. I'm your host, T. Happy Friday. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for spending a little time with me this morning. Do me a favor, smash the like button. Leave me a comment. Those are 2 free ways you can help with the YouTube algorithms. Also, share my content. I'd love to get more subscribers. And if you want to support the work I do, please consider a Patreon membership as I am not monetized. So the rumors that I reported yesterday about the Florida cheerleader who was unalived on a Carnival cruise, Anna Kepner, the rumors were true. She was allegedly asphyxiated in what they call a bar hold. That is when somebody takes an arm and holds it over the person's neck. There were also 2 bruises. Some people are calling them bite marks on the side of her throat. And surprisingly, there were no signs of SA. She also did not have any drugs or alcohol in her system. So poor Anna felt sick, went back to the cabin that unfortunately she had to share with her stepbrother, who had a so-called session. And it sounds like he also has some deviant personality traits if he is indeed the person who did this to her, allegedly. He hasn't been charged yet. She also shared that same cabin with her brother, Connor, who's going to have to live with this horrendous memory for the rest of his life, knowing that he slept a few feet away from his deceased sister without knowing she was under that bed. And we found out from Anna's former boyfriend that he actually witnessed that 16-year-old stepbrother of hers, the one with the initials TH, on a FaceTime call when Anna, I believe, may have fallen asleep. The stepbrother came into her bedroom while the ex-boyfriend was on the phone with her. And according to the ex-boyfriend, the stepbrother crawled on top of her. Now, the ex-boyfriend said that he spoke to Anna's father and stepmother, allegedly, and told them what had happened, hoping to get Anna some help. But according to this ex-boyfriend, they didn't believe him. They didn't take what he said seriously. Anna's maternal uncle, the brother of her biological mother, Heather, said that her body was found nude, wrapped in a blanket, stuffed under the bed, and covered in life vests. The father of Anna Kepner's ex-boyfriend told Inside Edition, quote, "She was scared of him," meaning the stepbrother, "because he always carried around a big knife. He's like infatuated, attracted to her like crazy. He always wanted to date her." It sounds like life in the home that was shared between Anna and her father and her brother Connor and the stepmother Chantel Hudson. It sounds like life in that home was full of tension, full of arguments. And along with that, Anna's biological mother has claimed that she was barred from entering Anna's funeral due to, quote, long-standing family tensions. Heather apparently did not raise Anna. I'm wondering if the stepbrother tried to essay Anna and she was fighting him, and possibly he put his arm down on her neck to hold her down. And perhaps he did not realize, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, maybe he didn't realize that he was cutting off her air, leading to her death. And then did he panic, look around for a blanket, wrap her in it, put her under the bed, try to conceal her, which it sounds like he succeeded in doing. Nobody found her until the next day at 11 a.m., and it was a maid who unfortunately had to see that, saying there's no apparent signs of actual SA, so perhaps he didn't get to follow through with whatever he wanted to do. I suspect Anna was asleep when he came into the cabin with her brother Connor. Connor grabbed his camera. He left the cabin to go take photos of the cruise ship by night. When Connor came back to the cabin, he noticed that Anna wasn't there. He just assumed that she went back out, and then she wasn't there the next morning. And her father heard a medical alert. He ran back to the cabin and discovered what had happened to his daughter. A lot of people are wondering, why did the stepmother and the father, particularly the father, because that's his child, why did he think it was an okay idea to have her in the cabin with a stepbrother close in age to her? She was 18, he was 16. Particularly if they know that that boy has an obsession with her. And when they, according to the ex-boyfriend, were told about his concerns and what he saw on the FaceTime call. You know what I hope? I hope that the parents get charged as well. Not only the stepbrother, but also the stepmother and also the father. Because everybody failed Anna. And I really hope that her brother Connor gets some trauma therapy, grief therapy, because I can only imagine what's going through his head and his heart right now. He probably felt like he was supposed to be her protector, and he might think that he failed her. All of this could have been avoided if the parents had actually stepped up and acted like responsible parents. I suspect the reason they had the kids in a separate cabin was because they were on a cruise. They wanted to have fun. They wanted to have privacy, perhaps some intimacy in their cabin. Selfish, just absolutely selfish. If you want to go on a cruise with your spouse and you want to get jiggy in your cabin, then don't take the kids. What is wrong with people these days?